Let's talk about the silence in your house. The moment you ask your teen what's wrong, they hit you with a shoulder shrug or shut their door. You're doing your best. You're staying calm. But no matter what you try, they're shutting you out. Here's the truth: your teen isn't ignoring you, they're emotionally shutting down. And what you think they need from you, that might be the very thing pushing them further away. If you've ever walked away from a conversation with your teen thinking, what just happened? You're not crazy. You're not failing, but you are missing something emotionally. And I'm here to show you what it is and how to fix it. If you want to take that first step to reconnecting with your teen, grab a copy of my book, Bridging the Teen Gap, in the description below. It's the foundation we use in the Emotionally Intelligent Teen Method program. We're so used to interpreting silence as defiance. But when your teen shuts down, it's not about attitude, it's about survival. Their brain isn't thinking clearly, it's protecting them. Fight, flight, or freeze. And freeze, that's that blank stare, the slammed doors, and the silent treatment you keep running into. If you think they're just being rude, you'll meet them with punishment. But if you realize they're overwhelmed, you'll meet them with compassion. And that's where breakthrough starts. I remember one night, my son came home and said nothing. Just sat at the kitchen table, hoodie up, hood over his head, silent. My first instinct, and you know what it was to say, "What's wrong?" But I stopped. I took a breath and I just sat down next to him. After a few minutes, I whispered, "Rough day?" He nodded. I didn't push. I didn't fix. I just stayed sitting beside him. And later that night, he opened up to me, not because I made him, but because I didn't make him feel like a problem that needed to be fixed. Now, you may be thinking, but I am being compassionate. I'm calm. I'm reasonable. Let me show you the emotional mismatch that most moms don't even realize is happening. Last week, my girlfriend Tasha called me, voice crackling, mascara everywhere. Keish, I tried to be reasonable. I listed every logical reason my daughter should just talk to me. And she stared at me like I was the enemy. In that moment, Tasha wasn't wrong. She was just using logic to solve an emotional problem. And her daughter's brain heard it as pressure. Most of us respond to emotional shutdown with logic. Just tell me what's wrong. This isn't a big deal. I'm not mad. I just want to understand. I've said them all. It may feel loving to you, but to a teen in an emotional shutdown, logic can feel like pressure. When a teen shuts down emotionally, their brain can't handle logic. It feels like pressure, it feels like control. And here's the kicker: research shows when teens feel controlled, their brain reacts the same way it would to a threat. They shut down to protect themselves. Instead of saying, "I'm not mad, I just want to understand," try saying something like this: "That makes sense. I'm here when you're ready." This type creates choice, not pressure. It opens that emotional door. But sometimes it's not what you're saying, it's how you're saying it. And this next part might sting a little, but it's where most of us go wrong without even realizing it. There's a scene in This Is Us where Rebecca snaps at teenage Kevin and he shuts down immediately. She loves him, but her tone flips the switch. And we do the same thing without meaning to. Let's be honest, because when we're frustrated, when we're worried, when we're upset, our tone changes. And before we know it, we're saying things like, calm down, you're being dramatic. It's not that deep. We don't mean to shut them down emotionally, but we do. Teens don't just hear our words, they feel our energy. When they feel invalidated, they stop sharing. Not because they don't care, but because they don't feel safe. This is what I want you to try instead. Do you want me to listen or help? This one question shifts the whole vibe and gives them back their emotional agency. And speaking of control, let's talk about one thing you can control when your teen's emotions are spiraling out: your own. That little pause gives you the power to lead the moment and not lose it. You've been on Zoom calls all day. Your phone won't stop buzzing, and dinner's not started. Your teen walks in, throws a half done project on the counter. You feel the tension building. You can't calm a storm if you are the storm. If your energy is tense, anxious, or overbearing, even the kindest words won't land the way that you intend them to. Teens mirror our nervous systems. When we regulate ourselves, we give our teens a model and a permission slip to do the same. So here's what you can use when tensions rise. You inhale for 4, hold for 2, and exhale for 6. And repeat this 3 times. You'll be shocked at how quickly your calm sets the emotional tone. If this hit home and you're thinking, I need more of this in my life right now, then go grab your copy of my book, Bridging the Teen Gap. It's packed with emotional intelligence strategies just like this, real tools, real language, and real life moments that help you connect instead of correct. You can find it in the description below. It's the parenting blueprint I wish I had years ago. And here's the twist: sometimes our teens aren't shutting us out to avoid us, they're doing it to protect our relationship. Have you ever noticed how your teen goes quiet instead of exploding? That's not always a bad sign. Silence is often their way of saying, I don't want this to turn into a fight. They're scared of saying the wrong thing, scared of getting in trouble for how they feel, so they say nothing. They're not rejecting you. They're afraid of ruining the connection that you guys have. That's their protective instinct, not a rebellious one. So, how do we help them feel safe enough to speak again? Let's talk about 3 phases to create emotional safety. You don't need magic words. You just need emotionally intelligent ones. And here are 3 that work every time. That makes sense. I'm here when you're ready. And do you want me to just listen or help? And I'm going to let you in on a little secret. These work with adults too. These phrases reduce pressure, they create choice, and they honor your teen's voice. And when your teen feels emotionally safe, they come back to you. Use one of these phrases the next time your teen pulls away and then let it breathe. But even with all of this, you're still going to mess up sometimes, which brings me to the most important shift of all. You're not going to handle every shutdown perfectly. You'll get triggered, say too much, get emotional. And that's okay. Teens don't need a perfect parent. They need a consistent one who shows up, stays present, and keeps trying. My favorite reminder to moms and all parents is you don't have to get it right every time. You just have to be safe enough to come back to. So, what does this actually look like in the heat of the moment? Let's walk through a real life scenario. You're stuck in traffic. Target was a mess. You've got nothing in the fridge. Your head is pounding. Your teen walks in, throws their bag, slams the door. Your inner voice says, I ain't got time for this. They are so freaking ungrateful. Why is everything hard? You're 2 seconds from blowing up. I want you to stop, breathe, and do this instead. Regulate your body first. So that's breathing in for 4, holding for 2, and exhaling for 6. And repeat at least 3 times. Wait 10 to 15 minutes. And then knock softly on their door. Use this phrase. I'm not here to fight. I'm here when you're ready. Back up and mean what you said. This moment teaches them that emotional honesty doesn't ruin relationships, it strengthens them. And that's why I created the emotionally intelligent teen method. Because when moms feel emotionally equipped, everything changes. Check the link in the description because this work is waiting for you. Here's the truth that I want you to remember. Your teen isn't shutting down to hurt you. Your teen is shutting down because they do not feel emotionally safe. But now you know how to change that. Be the soft place. Use the tools. Show up calm when it's messy. Because silence does not have to mean disconnection. It could be the doorway back to trust if you know how to walk through it. I'll see you guys in the next video.